Oh, hi there. Okay, I want to show you a game here. Let me make myself a little bit bigger. This is a game called Outwit. Now, I noticed there were games out there where there's something called the first person advantage or first player advantage. Whoever goes first gets to have an advantage and win, I don't know, 5%, 10%. It all depends on what type of game. I wanted to remove that. I also wanted to make a game with similar constraints where everyone has the same amount of opportunities, same amount of tools. So I made a game where everyone gets two sets of cards from 4 to 10 and 5 blocker cards. It's called Outwit. The goal is to play a higher value card than your opponent, and if you do, you get that many points. If they play a blocker card, though, no one gets points. Both players go at the same time. The cards are revealed at the same time, and that way there's no cheating. Here, let me show you a little bit more about it. Let me just get my ugly mug out of there. And we've got these two things. Let's start it off right here. Let's play a game. We've got our base one. And now we can join that game. This creates a little mini server right here, and we can connect with that. Now, I've also created a server on the other end, so we can do it by IP. I've also put that over on Azure, so it had a public IP address that we can connect to. It was pretty neat. Anyway, we've got the cards here from both the different players. We can only do it at one at a time in this kind of engine, but we were able to establish that. We'll play the card, it goes invisible, so my opponent doesn't know, and then we can pass the turn. Next, when we go for the other one, we can choose what card that we want to defend with. We can play a blocker card and discard it. No one gets any points. The totals stay the same. By having this kind of flow control, we can make sure we can keep playing this game. This was originally meant not for this, but we've limited just by having it like specific small spaces. So this is Outwit. Completely fun way of playing a game, and there's a physical analog. I liked playing it with my dad. My dad only played it with me once. I did beat him, and now he never wants to play with me ever again. I don't know if that means it's a good game or if it's a bad game, but I hope you'll enjoy it. This is Outwit, and yes, it eliminates first player advantage. It makes sure everyone has equal resources. You have to choose when you're going to play your cards, and if you don't do it correctly, then you may be under. It's also about feinting out your opponent to try and get them to choose incorrectly so that you can take advantage of it. It's also about tracking what cards they've played. Hey, if you're going to pay attention, you can outwit your opponent. What strategy are you going to use? That's all up to you. So, that was Outwit. I'm Evan Gord. Thank you for your time.